Mark, another valuable 3 points. Never mind a Larrish or Derby, just a chance to take 3 points at this stage of the season is vital.
Yeah, getting 2 wins in a row obviously is a huge boost to us at this stage. But nonetheless, you can't dismiss the importance of a local derby. You saw how important it was to them when they got that draw at Fir Park and they celebrated like they'd won the league. That showed how passionate they were about it. And maybe we don't encourage that sort of demonstration, but you can be absolutely rest assured that we are as happy about beating them today as they were about drawing with us. For the supporters, there's been a lot of disappointments lately. I go back to what I said last week. Ross County, Inverness, Kilmarnock at home. Very disappointing for and hard for supporters to take. But now we've had a good win at home, and now we've had a great win in a local derby. And hopefully, they'll forgive us some of that, and we'll start to build on that and win back their trust, as it were. Because we've never lost their support. You see them today, fantastic. But especially for them, I'm pleased.
Yeah, they turned out numbers this afternoon, and you talked before in the pre-match press conference about trying to get some consistency in the game. You mentioned there 2 wins in a row, and I guess that's what you're looking to take on in the next few games coming up.
Yeah, there's a couple of points. One is that the weather's got a little bit better, and we've been training in grass again. And I know we played in artificial surface today, and we went out and trained in artificial surface towards the end of the week, just for to remind ourselves what it's like. But we've been able to work much harder than we had been over the sort of Christmas and sort of even February period, where I felt as if we lost a little bit because we weren't training with the same intensity because of the weather. So we've been able to pick that up again, and I think that shows in the 2 performances we've had since we've been able to do that. So we've got out there. The other thing we've been able to do is we've been able to roll out the same team again. So during that spell when we went to 6 games and we went unbeaten, it was kind of more or less the same team. So again today we've to be able to put out the team that did the same last week, and that helps in the consistency you're talking about. People are playing well, so let's keep them in the team.
The goal came at a vital time as well. We'd dominated much of the possession in the first half, and it looked as if it was going to be goalless until Louis Lang popped up with that. So you must be pleased for him as well, coming back in the team and then getting a goal this afternoon.
Yeah, Louis done brilliant. I put Louis in midfield when I came into the job, against Celtic, my first game, because I saw football. I forget the fact that he's 6'4" and he looks what he likes, but you start to see him emerge there. Today he's winning headers, he's winning tackles, he's running past people, he's playing great balls. Louis Lang's going to be a good player for us, and I'm delighted for him that he's emerged from the sort of the difficult way he was, the difficult place he was in, and not only that, but a winning goal in a local derby is kind of things that not quite legends, but people remember it, and I think that's important that his name will now start to resonate with the supporters, that he could be an important player in the future.
We're obviously going to be a bit more comfortable if Louis Moult had converted the penalty. A fine save, but he was kept waiting for you a while. The referee had a wee word with you and the kit man. Do you think that affected him in any way?
Well, I think it must have. He maybe should have regrouped a little bit, moved the ball, reset it. Maybe we should have shouted on somebody else should take it, surprise somebody, let them be, suddenly on edge. But Louis a great finisher, and I would have backed him to score the penalty. He missed it. We got away with it. It would have been nice for me and my hair colour, to have got that second goal and let me relax just a little bit, because our recent history, obviously, in the last minutes and extra time of games is not great. So, you're watching it and you're thinking, oh my God, regardless of the fact that we've had lots and lots of chances to get clear of them, it's still 1-0, and at 1-0 anything can happen. So it would be nice to Louis to score, but he didn't, but we've seen it out.
Much has been made during the week that you're the last manager to win here at New Douglas Park in charge of Motherwell. Interestingly, you were also the last manager to win at Celtic Park and then went and beat that hoodoo as well. So I think they've been calling you the Exorcist, coming back and breaking these hoodoos for us. Is that something that means a lot to you as well? Yeah,
well, I think winning football matches is what it means to me, and these sort of things, for other people to talk about. I think it's great today to win in a derby, but I think it's more important that we've had 2 games in a row, and we're now trying to start to accumulate some points to get us up the table and away from the team in second bottom. If we end up in the bottom 6, which that is still the thing we're planning for, we want to have as much of a cushion between second bottom and ourselves as we possibly can. If we end up in the top 6, I think it'll be some sort of miracle. I think the players have the ability to do it, but we have stuttered a few times over, particularly over January and February. So, we have to just keep our heads down. We've won 2 games now. Can we possibly win 3 games in a row? Dundee United at home. the fact that it's Dundee United and the situation they're in is irrelevant. You know, Dundee United are fighting for their lives. We saw after we beat them at home, they went and won games. So what we've got to do is just prepare for the game, the same as we've done for these, and make sure that we give it the same performance. If we do that, we have a chance of winning the game.
Thanks very much, Mark.